Good morning, dudes. How is it going? And welcome back to this unnamed series that, since I'm recording these in bulk, I still don't have a name. It's probably named already. So why am I saying this? Anyways, we're gonna be taking a look at a few more Hearthstone decks that are kind of competitive and that are probably gonna get you to a higher rank. Today's, target is a warrior deck. A control warrior. Now, again, this is a very expensive deck, probably more expensive than the last one, but it's a good deck. It's really, really strong and stable in the metagame. Now, this is not actually like any specific deck list from any specific player. This is just kind of what I came up with. This might be entirely wrong. And, well, probably not, but this is what they usually look like. Now, there are variations in it, right? Some players don't play the Chillwind Yeti. I personally like the Chillwind Yeti, right? I think it's a pretty good card. Some players don't play it. I'm playing one Cruel Taskmaster because I really think it's fantastic. Some players might put a Cleave in there. Some players might play 2 Slams. Some players might play no Frothing Berserker and instead put Slams in there and Cleaves, right? Some players might not play the Arathi Weaponsmith. Or maybe only one Fiery War Axe and one Arathi Weaponsmith, just reducing that a little bit. But in general, all of the decks kind of look like this. They are still kind of the same. The stables stay the same. Being Execute, Shield Slams are really good. You want Whirlwinds, you want the... Actually, probably nobody's gonna drop the War Axes. But then we also got the Armor Smiths, we got the Blood Mage Felners, the Shield blocks right here, Acolytes of Pain, Azure Drakes, and then this down here is really the key to it. Now we've got Cairn, Grohol, Grommash, Ragnaros, and Viscera. This is also why the deck is so damn expensive. Like, these cards are not just in there for being, well, I've got these big minions and I look fancy. No, these are required, because this is how you win the game. All of these right here, they are just to delay. Like, if you may have noticed, that's a lot of removal. 2 Executes, 2 Shield Slams, Whirlwinds, Fiery War Axe, which we're gonna use very defensively, Slams, Armorsmith for keeping us alive. Armorsmith is a card that's gonna give you a lot of value. Acolyte of Pain for the card draw, Shield Block, keeping you alive, giving you card draw, right? You're looking to outlast your opponent and drag it into the late game. And once you arrive in the late game, you use Cairn, Grommash, Ragnaros, right? And since you got so many of those big finishers, your opponent is going to be sitting there and it's like, Hex, Hex. And then he's like, shit, I don't have Hexes more. I don't have Hexes anymore, right? And then you're like, Silence. Oh shit, I also don't have Silences anymore. So eventually, one of those big guys is going to be able to just sit there and kill him. That's the idea. Now, again, there are variations on this. Some players might play a Heroic Strike. Personally, I don't really like it. I don't think it's that good. Some players might put Corkron Elites in there because they're like 4 easy damage. Yeah, why the hell not? But in general, you play 1 Gohal, you play 1 Grommash, Ragnaros, Viscera, and a Cairn. These are really like what is always the same. And then, again, the core removal also stays the same. Now, of course, you can modify the deck in any way you please. You can make it a little more aggro if you wanted. You can bank on more minions. Like, you can take out, I guess, the shield blocks and put in, what are they called? The Harvest Golems instead. Or maybe you take out, I don't really know what, but like slams and put in some Argent Squires, right? You try to do the removal through minions. All of that works fine. But in general, this warrior deck, this style of warrior is very defensive and it's just looking to take it to the late game. And well, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Again, this is a very powerful deck, if you can play it right. Now, as you can see, I've only got 2 wins with warrior. I'm not a big warrior player, though I have seen a lot of this deck. Like, I've played a lot against this. So I should be fine. I should be okay, I believe. It is a difficult deck to play, though. With this one, you've got a lot of decisions to make. A lot of them. Yeah. Also, you will often find yourself in a situation where you're like, well, I'm at 2 HP. Huh. But then you still manage to pull it out, because your opponent... like, the idea is just to run your opponent out of juice, so they can't keep going anymore. Now, this is fantastic. The War Axe is amazing. Actually, I think I'm going to keep everything but the Azure Drake. Oh, a Whirlwind. So, this means, if you just take a look at these cards, you're probably not going to take any kind of damage, and he's probably not going to be able to keep any minions alive till turn, what, 5 or 6? So he's going to have some serious trouble. Now, Druid especially can't really deal well with this kind of deck, because they've got nothing that just removes a big minion well. Like they got naturalizers, but nobody plays those, because naturalizer is one of those cards, like you play it, but you don't want to use it. like nobody ever wants to use a naturalize. So that's why that's usually not like, yeah, I personally don't play it, right? I don't like the naturalize. I don't think it's very good. But oh well. No, the Watcher clearly tells us it's a defensive Druid. Like he's gonna be calm about it. This, however, is very unusual. I don't even know what to feel about that. That is very unusual. Well, we're just gonna beat it. Now, again, this is what I told you about. This deck got a lot of decisions to make. So we could just go ahead and shield block, and then shield slam this and get rid of it, in case he tries in. I think that's what I'm gonna roll with. Yeah, just in case he tries to get fancy on me, right? Tries to get anything. I don't know what he's planning to do, right? But you don't know. Like, if he's gonna go for silences, which he very well might, then I really don't want that. Like, that would be horrendous. So right here, we're gonna play the Acolyte of Pain. Just Whirlwind. It's gonna give us a card. It's gonna give us quite the value. And then we hit it. Again. Just gonna keep him away. Just gonna keep it dragging it out to the late game. Now, since he's playing Watcher, he is also probably gonna look to take this into the late game. But Druid... Look, I play a lot of Druid. I know what I'm doing with Druid. And Druid is not that amazing. Like they are good. They can really carry you through a lot. But they are not as good as Warrior. Because they cannot afford to run as many, well, defensive cards. And late game cards even, right? Like as a Druid, you got Ragnaros and Scenarios, or Ragnaros and Viscera. But I got Viscera, Ragnaros, Cairn. Well, Cairn usually gets played as well. Okay, so, but I got that Grommash additionally, right? On top of all these the others, I got Grommash, and that's a big deal. Now he wants to swipe the Frothing Berserker, but he also doesn't want to swipe it, because then I get maximum value out of my Acolyte of Pain. It's always a situation you really don't want to be in. But I don't think he's got much of a choice. The Frothing Berserker is going to be a hassle. It's a difficult card to deal with. It's cheap. That's why I personally put it in here. I just like it that much. Oh, is he going to do it? Yep, he did. Okay then. Well, here we go. Drew another Acolyte of Pain. Isn't that ironic? And a Wrath. Huh. I don't like that play. I don't think that was very good. But okay, I guess if that's how he wants to roll, that's okay. So, right here, we got the choice, Acolyte of Pain, Shimmering Deity. That actually sounds kind of decent. Or we drop in a Druid Drake. No, you know what, I'm gonna keep the Drake, I'm gonna drop these two and just leave it at that. Now, there's an argument to be made for a Druid Drake and armor up, so I can use the Shield Slam, but honestly, I'm in no immediate danger, right? I feel in control, so we can just sit back and chill a little. Like, I really don't worry. Oh, here we go. And is he just gonna beat me? That would be interesting. Certainly not what I would recommend, but... Oh, shit. That's not very good. So. Well, I believe we execute this. And... do we play this? Or do we take care to get rid of that? Like, I can kill this. It's no problem. I'll just play the Gore Howl and slap it. That might actually be the best idea. Because I can get more Acolyte of Pain value. I like my Acolyte of Pain. Now, as you can see, we're really going through our deck rather quickly. But, well, this Gore Howl is gonna be very useful. Still, we are not really looking super strong right now. I'm not too comfortable. But this is actually gonna give us quite a bit of time. Like, this is nice. I am fine with this. Oh, nice, thank you. Give me war cards. Yes. Oh, I can. Yeah. Now, this is a problem. We can't play this right now because we've got the goal hall going. Well, we could, but we don't want to. For obvious reasons. So, I believe we're just gonna drop the kid. Armor up. Shield slam this. Get rid of that guy. Savage War, Force of Nature kills us. Not much we can do about it though. He's really been aggro. Like, surprisingly so. I didn't expect that. If I had known that he was going to be this aggressive, then I wouldn't have used my weapon as many times on minions. Like, I would have taken better care of myself, I suppose. Oh, no. Please don't. Ah, that's it. That's it. What a shame. What a shame. Well, yeah. I didn't play this perfectly. I believe I could have won it, but he really went aggro with a deck that's usually not that aggressive. So that caught me a little bit by surprise. Now let's try this again. Let's actually win. That would be nice. Trying to show you a deck right here. So that's fine, right? This is the weakness of the deck. Since it's a control deck, if you can't just kill it before it gets the big minions out, then... Oh, I guess you're dead. Or warrior against warrior. Now this could be two things. Control versus control. Or he is a aggro warrior, which do happen. Like, aggro warriors are not unusual. Oh, hell yeah, this is looking pretty good. Can get that early armor smith out, which is always nice. Because she got so much value. Yeah, that's fantastic. Let's get you all. That's actually something that I really could have used last game. Like, she would have been fantastic. Oh well. Coin in tow. Acolyte of Pain. You know what we're gonna do with that? We're gonna kill it. Oh. Huh. No. We're gonna go like this. I don't actually mind taking a bit of damage on her. Because it gives me armor. Hell yeah. And the nice thing is, this allows me to kind of keep the war axe hidden. Which is always nice, right? Just kind of surprised them a little bit. Oh, cruel taskmaster. Look at that value. Look at that value, armor smith. I keep telling you, look at that lady. She gave us 5 armor. Isn't she fantastic? Oh my god. Yep, please. And that's a 4-4. Maybe should have played the Yeti instead, actually. Like, the Yeti would have been a 4-5. That was silly. I was just so happy that I got to play him. And that he wouldn't actually die immediately. Oh well, let's play the Yeti now then. In terms of damage, it's the exact same thing. It literally doesn't make a difference. So, I guess it's fine, right? Actually, yeah, like, it was the exact same result. It didn't matter. And, wow, he's giving us a choice right here. Look at this guy. Now, what he's telling us is, either you kill, like, either you lose a minion or you kill the armor smith first. No. Yes, no. No, either you kill a minion or you give me HP. So that makes a lot more sense. Okay, we're gonna play this right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lose a minion off for this shit. Just hit you, it's just... I'm not sure if... Honestly, I just didn't really want to give him a slam target, so... I'm okay with it. Let's armor up. Let's armor up. So we got huge control right here. He needs to kill the frothing berserker. He's too powerful. Or that works. That's fine. So we're just gonna beat him now. That's okay. I really don't mind. Play this. Gonna whirlwind. Oh my god. Look at this. 13-1. Oh! You see, this is why I like that card so much. I think it is fantastic. I think it is absolutely fantastic. The Frothing Berserker is so good. That's why I got it in my deck, right? Again, some players don't play it in the Control Warrior. But look at this shit. Right? It's amazing. Oh, please tell me he's gonna run into that. Ah! Of course he wouldn't. Like, that would have been silly. It would have still been funny, though. We might actually be able to kill him next turn. Oh. Well, that's surprising. I thought he was gonna kill the Yeti for sure, but that's fine. So... do we just gamble? He's got 14. We got a 33% chance of killing him with Ragnaros. That's not really the spirit of this deck, though. Let's go ahead and draw. Maybe we can get something nice. That's not really what I'm looking for. Babar. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna play this. Get rid of that guy. Oh, that was a misplay. Ah, shit. Ah, I'm bad. Ah, I'm so bad. I should have killed the weaponsmith first. Not the weaponsmith, the armorsmith. He would have 3 less HP. Yeah, that was a misplay. Oh well, shit happens, right? He's still looking really good. So I'm not really too worried. Oh, hello there, Ragnaros. Oh, this might be a slight issue. Nah, it's not. I love these kind of situations. So what can happen right here is one of two things. Either we win or his Ragnaros dies. Either way is fine with me. So what happens? It appears we win. Boom! Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, that's the deck. As you can see, it can win early though. This was really peculiar because that one... what's his face? The one Frothing Berserker really went crazy. Yeah, that's why I like playing him. I like having him in here. But yeah, that's the idea. So the first game you saw that you really try to drag it out. Now in that game I did some misplays. But yeah, in concept you get the idea, right? You kind of keep surviving, keep surviving, keep surviving, keep staying alive, keep removing shit. From time to time you play a minion to apply some pressure. And then in the late game you play one of these or multiples of them if the game lasts long enough and you win. That's how the deck goes. It's a control warrior. It's pretty much, it's like standard control warrior. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video, press that like button, and well, I hope to see all of you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.